Yo, what up, fam? Tonight at Jericks vlogs, we're just gonna make some Q&A. So on my Instagram, I posted a story making them to ask me questions. So here are a few of the questions that they make me. So as you can see, there are plenty of questions that I have to answer, but I'm just gonna pick the best ones. And some of them are a little bit repetitive, so that's why I'm not gonna answer to all of them, just like 20. Okay, so first one is an experience that changed your life. So when I was in 8th grade, I moved to USA to study over there, and I lived with my dad for a bit. So it was like it really changed my way of living because I met a lot of people. Everything was different. The sports over there are pretty cool, and I don't know, it's like really cool just to meet. I just entered to a complete new world. It's like really suppressive. You can learn a lot from a lot of people, and I had a teacher that really inspired me to do better things. So right now we're in quarantine. So one girl asked me, "How have you feeling about this of the quarantine?" So I really love to go outside, to go partying and all that. So I really miss that. I really miss hanging out with my friends and everything. But I just think if everyone stay in the house, this is gonna end up like really fast. So just stay in your house. It's not that hard. How many times have you fallen in love? Twice. So the first one was when I was living in United States. I met one girl that like she was different from everyone, and I just like really like her. But when I moved back to Mexico, it was like long distance is really hard, so we just end up broken up. It was kind of sad, but I mean, I gotta move on. And this time, I'm really in love. I have a girlfriend. Watch, she's my girlfriend. As you can see, it's a really cool one. And I think I'm gonna just stay with her for a really long time. I really like her, so I just hope this works out. So this one wants me to talk about my first time having sex. Okay, so this one was with my first love in United States. It was my graduation from middle school. It was the day that we graduated. Like my family and hers went outside to eat. We went to, how's the name of this restaurant? I don't know, but it was Italian food, so it was really good. And we arrived to my house, and my family over there is Jehovah's Witness, so they had to go to a meeting, and I was left over with my girlfriend alone, so it just happened. It was really cool. If you left someone pregnant at this age, would you make her abort? No, like I know it's her decision, but I just wouldn't like to someone that I like to get an abortion, because I think this is like really hard. It just changed your world. You're gonna just start thinking about that. I think that you never go over it. You know, you're just gonna getting stuck in your mind. Next one. What's the thing that you hate in people? The thing that I most hate in people is that they lie to me. When someone lied to me, I just like, when I find out, it just pisses me off. Like, if you lie to me, it's like the worst thing that you can do to me. And when you deny things that I already know that they're fake or true, it's like, bro, I already know what happened. Just so tell me the truth. You're not gonna lose anything. I already know everything. Just be truthful. How do you see yourself in 10 years? Well, I always thought about myself being a really successful guy, but every time that I think about myself in the future, I see the same picture. I see myself holding a little girl in my arms, holding hands to one little boy, and in the other hand, I'm with my wife. So I see myself married with 2 children and 2 big buildings behind me with a really nice car. So I think that means success, to have a really good family, to have your own business and good material things. So Oh, I really like this one because I'm a sport guy. So this says, what do you think about Kobe's death? Kobe Bryant is a really good basketball player. And like when I see the news that they said that he had a helicopter crash, I just thought it was fake because, I mean, he really inspired me to play basketball. His mentality was called Mamba mentality, and it was to never give up on anything. Just try to do your best every time. And when he died, I felt really sad. Watch, these are some basketball shoes, and here it are very raised, but it said Kobe. And so at the first time, I just couldn't believe it. Like, you don't think that someone that famous, someone that good could die so easily, and he died with her. In the helicopter was him, her daughter, and more people, but it was really sad. This one says, "What's the biggest lie that you have made, and they catch you?" Okay, so I think one time here in Mexico, I told my mom that I was going to somewhere, and I ended up in San Carlos in a really huge party, and the police stopped me, and I had the car, and they just didn't want me to let me go, and I was like, oh, should I call my mom or what? And I didn't call her, but a friend that was in the car with me was really scared, so he called her, and I got like in really big trouble because I cheated on her, you know what I mean? I just told her that I was gonna be somewhere and ended up in another place. What's the thing that you don't like about yourself? I really like everything about myself because I feel confident on all that, but if I could have changed something, is that I expect a lot from people. Like, I give really good things and I expect people is gonna do the same for me, but they always end up doing the opposite thing. So, I just would like to not expect a lot from people because they are just gonna disappoint me, you know? What food you hate? Okay, I don't like any vegetable. Like, in my whole life, I have never tried any salads. Never, like, not even one bite. I don't like vegetables. I'm trying to vegetables, but every time that I try, I want to throw up, so disgusting. Are you happy? Right now, I'm really happy. Like, I'm really happy with my family. I have a really good relationship and all that, and I'm just like a really good path for a good future. So I'm happy with my life right now. Something bad that had happened to you. Something shy. So when I was studying here in Mexico, like the first of this or the second day that I entered to high school, I fall like in the ground, but we're playing tag and we're running, and I stepped on something that was it was dirt, but it was wet, so I just tripped and fall, and all my pants and everything was loaded of dirt with water. So that was like, I didn't care a lot, but it was like the first days and everyone was looking at me. So, your best trip. Okay, so this is really good. Like, around 8 months ago, I had a trip with my friends, my best friends, and we went to Ensenada, Baja California. It was really cool. We rented some quads. We went to the pool. We met a lot of girls. It was really cool. Like, we enjoyed that time. We traveled in a bus, so we took like 8 hours to get over there, and all the trip we were laughing all the time and all that. So it was really cool, actually. What else? My goals. Okay, my biggest goal is just to be successful in life. But right now, the shortest goals that I have in my life is because university is getting really close. So the first goal that I have is to make it into university, then to make it into the basketball team. Then I would like to win some championship, maybe be the MVP, but it's gonna be really hard because college level is really hard. Okay. So these are some nasty questions, so I'm just gonna skip them. Okay, what do you want to study? Right now, I have plenty of options. If I want to study in Mexico, I would like to go for a lawyer or a businessman. But if I go and study to United States, I just wouldn't like to be a lawyer. I really like to be a lawyer, but in United States, no, because like in every single state, laws change. And I think it's gonna be like pretty hard to always, if I move to another state, California, Arizona, or anything like that, I will have to learn about that state. And it just would be like, I don't know, I'm just lazy to be working all the time, so nah. Talk about jealous people. I don't think that you should be jealous, because if you're jealous, it doesn't matter, because if someone is gonna shit on you, it's gonna shit on you even though if you're spying on them or not. It's just like, if you're with someone, you just have to trust her or trust him, and like, don't think about those things. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Just don't get overthinking with that, because it's gonna kill your relationship. What would you do if your girlfriend gets pregnant? So, I would like, every day, like I go to school and then I have basketball practice and all that, and I will still go to school, but instead of practicing, I will just go and get a job so I can get like money. And I mean, I have 9 months until the baby born, so I have plenty of time to get money and to get prepared for everything that's gonna come. But I mean, I wouldn't like to stop studying. I will try my best to still working and studying all the time, and to give a good life to my son, because it's my responsibility. I made it, so I just have to make it good. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be the last question, because this video was supposed to be 3 minutes and it's already 12. So, okay. What do you think about the education in Mexico and in United States? Okay, so there's a big difference between them. When I studied here in Mexico, like, it's really cool to have those conversations with your friends and everything. Like, it's easier to skip classes here in Mexico. It's easier. I mean, it's just cooler with your friends because you have more opportunities to hang out with them. But there in United States, they have like really good facilities. You can, sports are the best over there, like for real. I play many sports over there. I play American football, and the University of Arizona, ASU, talked to me and to my father because they wanted to give me a scholarship. But I mean, I just came back here to Mexico, so I just forgot about that. But I mean, actually, they just sent me, they just talk to me again. And I think I'm just gonna give it a try, because it's like really good to play. Like, it would be really, really cool to play football at the university. So that's all. So here you have better friends and all that, but over there you just have way more opportunities. So it's gonna be all that. See you, Jericks fam.